All right, day 32 complete. Today was a good day. Um, yeah, I'm a little bit later than I intended. I planned on making this video earlier, but something kind of recently came around, and this is a problem that I've mentioned before. When spontaneity can come up where some of my friends are hanging out and we're gonna have a talk or whatever, and I want to be part of it, right? And in this case, it happened to be this live stream kind of watch along for the Lord of the Rings series, which I don't know, I haven't seen it in so long, and it's actually really entertaining. I like the I like the trilogy a lot. I think it's my favorite trilogy for sure. I really like it a lot. It makes me think of a lot of positive um, thoughts. I did just realize that I intended on making my month in review video today, which I didn't. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so let's get into today. Let's get into what went on. We did not wake up on time. What happened was I set my alarm for 1 p.m. or sorry, 1 p.m. But for some reason I thought that I gave my window up until 1:30 p.m. and I was tired still at 1 p.m. And I thought, okay, let me just wait until my alarm at 1:30 p.m. But there was no alarm at 1:30 p.m. So I just ended up sleeping and waking up at 2:30 p.m. It's okay. And then I got out of bed around 3:15. I did basically everything except for walking my dog. Um, and yeah, basically want to sleep at 3 a.m. It's 3:11 a.m., right? The Lord of the Rings thing is still going on, and I'm not sure what I'll do. I think it's good if I just go to sleep right now because I am fairly tired. To be more specific, yes, I did a lot of stream work. So there it explains my sleep. Fiverr revisions. So I ended up um, doing Fiverr stuff where um, I kind of like gave back more feedback to both orders, and I finished the Twitch banner. The Twitch banner is now done. I'm very happy with it. Um, yeah, I'm excited. But then it led to another job, which isn't a job. The same guy's just doing me an additional favor that's very similar to the banner. It's just for my like offline Twitch screen, which should be done tomorrow, and it'll be very easy. Updated Twitch bio. I updated my templates. I added two more areas, and I feel better about it. So I feel even better about the whole thing. Everything's really shaping up well. The only thing that we didn't end up really doing for Fiverr is we didn't do the channel point stuff, which is important, right? All that's really left for me is just waiting on my Fiverr orders and do my channel points, at least, get something done, and then the bot, which is, I feel like all these are very easy. They're very quick. I could probably do it in like an hour. Like, I think I'm gonna do it right now, actually. Like, while I'm watching this thing, The Lord of the Rings. Watched Hobbit movies, yeah, leisure. Watch Hobbit movies. First of all, it was like a Hobbit plus Lord of the Rings. Now they're watching Lord of the Rings. I did my leg physio exercises way late, way late. I should have done these earlier. I kept like delaying them, but I ended up doing it. So I did 3 times 40 squats and 3 times 20 lunges, all with a 50-pound weight vest. I'm surprised I was able to do that many. Something about these exercises I found is, man, when it's like high reps, it's really hard. It's really like it's like a longer pain, right? Or a longer discomfort rather. It's like and I hate giving up. But I did it, and I'm not gonna go crazy with this. I'm not gonna go to the point where, I mean, maybe what I could do, because I do need to, actually, I do need, let me write something down. I just remembered to include something here. It was actually supposed to be for yesterday. But let me write this down here. I highly recommend that whenever you have a thought, you just have like you have like a sticky note or something, notepad real handy so that you write it down so you don't forget. Because I tend to forget some things. If it's a good idea or anything, I really recommend that. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna end up just holding weights while also wearing the weight vest. That way I'm not doing like 50, 60, 100 squats per rep, per set. That's just, no, I'm not doing that. I ate soup and one chicken wing because there was only one chicken wing. Flossed and brushed teeth for tomorrow's schedule. So let's have a look at tomorrow's schedule. Want to wake up by noon, which I think is good. Cold shower, drink smoothie, shoulder physical exercise, and then I have 3 solid hours. So what I'm going to do, month in review video. We'll just fill that in right there. Some stream work, so this will be where I spend more time with the channel points and the bot. Man, I double checked my OBS, like kind of setting up like what I'm going to be doing, my notifications, like all of that. That's all pretty much set up. I'm happy with it. I don't think I need to tinker too much. Obviously, there'll be improvements made along the way, but I don't want to, like, it's already been more than 2 weeks since I last streamed. Let's finally get this whole thing running. And then eat medium meal, just a small meal ever since then. Work, walk dog, work, and eat tacos. And then I kind of am doing this leisure slash sleep thing. I don't know if I necessarily need to include this, but for now I am. Just to kind of make a focus here. Actually, I will do this because this way I'm actually setting a goal for when I want to be, that I want to have time where I am just comfortably spending leisure time. And that's the schedule for that. So let's just have a look here real quick. I just got an email, by the way, from my one of my orders. That's exciting. Sleep. I'm still gonna keep it red. This is like I need to. I'm not putting it in that category. Everything else is overall. Twitch is almost yellow, of course. Dog walking is gonna stay orange. Ah, yes. Wait a minute. Oh, there. Twitch banner. Done. Um, and that's it. I think there was one more thing I wanted to add here. But yeah, Twitch channel points, Twitch bot, those are the next things there. Finishing up the Fiverr stuff. And then there's YouTube thumbnails. Let's also add YouTube vid, which is obviously the one I want to do for tomorrow, because that's a goal, right? So we're going to keep it that way. And then I got to send these clowns an email on Monday again. And yeah, with that said, that's everything. What I wanted to mention kind of, yeah, from last stream was that I noticed when it came to my procrastination tendencies, once I get to my computer, my brain tends to just follow a certain pattern or ritual of like just, oh, let's open random streams, videos, blah, blah. And and then I end up not focusing on the tasks that I need to do. And yesterday was an example where there were multiple times where I wanted to just turn on my computer, but then I said, you know what? Let's groom, let's shower, let's do these other things first. And it worked, right? What else am I going to do? And it's a big thing, and I think I'm going to try to implement that to some degree. I'm not going to turn on my computer until I do my physio exercises tomorrow, for example. Obviously, I need to have my computer on to do my video, to work on my stream. But in general, when I can avoid it, I think I'm going to try to implement this because it's huge, really. The other thing I was mentioning that came to mind was when watching Lord of the Rings, it made me, I feel like I'm a very spiritual, philosophical person in a certain way. I don't know what the right word for it is, but I was just looking at the vastness in Lord of the Rings, in the landscape and nature, and I started thinking about like, way back when there were wars and life was just different. Life felt more meaningful in a certain sense, even though a lot of people think it sucked because your life expectancy was low and bad things happened, but there was something that I feel made people more alive, and it made me think of how I want to, um, how I'd like to go out in nature. Yeah, like I've been planning on my trip. You know what? I'm gonna set that right now on my goal viewer. I'm gonna put right here, out, outdoor trip. Boom, just like that. Because I want to have at least one day, right? I planned it before. This way I remind myself of it because I actually forgot. And on a day off, that's what I'm gonna do. I was also considering the idea of going out like with a friend, um, just experiencing nature, just almost connecting with the universe in a certain way, with the existence, with God, with everything. I feel like, I feel like what I'm saying could sound kind of crazy to some people, but I don't know, there's this indescribable feeling I get sometimes when I look at nature and the outdoors and I start thinking about life in a certain way, and it's just I know it's good. I know it's something that I feel humans were meant to experience. That's why I'm very against um, very urbanized downtown environments. That's not, I don't think that's good. I think that's what's causing humanity to go in a bad direction, if not like reverse direction. I don't. In fact, the reversing in direction from humanity, in my opinion, is making it better in a certain way. But yeah, enough about that. I'm sure I'm gonna make some videos one-off when I talk more about these things, and I plan on doing that. Um, but yeah, no, day 32, great day overall. We're trying to get our sleep in order, and the new schedule is coming up in about 3-4 days. I'm going to be changing, and I feel like that is actually going to line up perfectly with when I'm going to start streaming, because my plan when I'm streaming is I'm going to be trying to stream every other day between, and I have my time set, right, 10 p.m. to midnight. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe I might do a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. At least I'll try to do that though. And that will align perfectly with my new schedule because I'll be finishing work at 8:30 p.m. I finish up all my stuff, and then I start streaming at 10 p.m. until midnight, not too late, and then I get more time to myself. It seems really perfect. The delay, given all that I'm working on with my stream stuff, is good. It's all coming on in a good direction, and as I mentioned before, I feel like when you are on the right path to doing things that you want to be doing, um, when you want to, when you're on the right path, things just line up really nicely. And I know that there's the idea like, oh, we're human beings, we automatically recognize patterns and blah blah blah, but I don't know. I think that, my life, my focus is going towards the right things for the most part, and things are just m- manifesting in a way that I feel is just because I'm doing what I should be doing. That's good. And I don't want to lose that, and I want to keep on doing that. So with that said, I wish you all a great rest of your day and lives. Um, I'll see you tomorrow.